Welcome to the channel, guys. We finally got our cards back from PSA. It took forever. We went through GameStop, and with the Pokemon craze going on, naturally we figured it was going to take a long time, but we've been waiting for about 3 months for these cards to come back, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the grades. If you want to catch future videos, hit the like and subscribe button. We plan on building a dog house for our tiny dog out of a ton of ETBs that we've got laying around in the house. So let's get into it. So I've got 11 cards sitting here. And let me see if I can do this without revealing the grade. So this is the EV promo that came with the Prismatic Evolutions ETBs, and I sent a few of these in just for the sake of, as well as a couple of Mews. Promo cards have been going for a pretty decent amount. I think these are about $100 if they're in a 10. If they're not, if they're just raw, I think they're like still typically like $15. So this is the first one. Let's see what we get. It's a 9. So this one is not a win. It's like $19, I think, in order to send these off. So this one is pretty much a wash. You're basically risking the card in order to get them graded. So still though, we'll take a 9. It's not the worst. It definitely could be worse. So we'll set this one right here. And then next we have another Eevee, and this one's gonna be, it's a 10. Sweet. All right, so this right here makes up for that one quite a bit. It's a beautiful card. You know, I had a whole stack of these, and I picked the ones that I thought looked the best. But yeah, this is a great looking card. I'm actually just gonna stack it right here because we've got so many of these, and we're just gonna lay them across the thing. Next up, we've got a Mew. So this right here is the Mew promo from the 151 set out of the UPCs, and I think these are about 150 and a 10. This one is an 8. Okay, not great, but still pretty cool to have one that's actually graded. We'll keep that in the collection just for the sake of having it. That's pretty cool. It's another Eevee, and this one is gonna be another 10. So we've got 2 10s and 1 9 in the Eevees, and I've got, I think, 4 of these, so there's gonna be 1 more. So that's good. That means we got 2 Eevees that are worth about $100. That kind of with 2 of those grading, that kind of covers the cost of the actual grading. Next up, we've got another Mew. Hopefully this one's better than the other one. And it's a 9, so this one missed too. It's better than the 8, but it's still not a 10, which is unfortunate, but still a beautiful card, and it's graded. Love it. Next up is the 4th Eevee. All right, so this is the last Eevee that we have. This one is gonna be a 10, so this one's perfect. So we got 3 out of the 4 of our Eevees came in as 10s. That's fantastic. Like, you really can't ask for much more than that, you know. If all 4 of them would have been 10s, that would have been great, but we'll take 3 10s and a 9. It's too bad one of our Mews didn't actually grade as a 10. So the next card we've got, ooh, this is a big one. This is the Charizard from 151. These go for about $1,000 last time I had looked. They may have gone down. I know some cards have started to go down, but still very expensive if it's in a 10. This one is a 9, so I think these are about, I don't know, somewhere like $220, $240 in a 9. So unfortunate, but you know, hey, that's the name of the game when it comes to grading. So we'll sit him right here. Next up, we've got another Charizard. So we got lucky, and we actually had multiple of these because we built my kids master sets, and we actually ended up with 3, and we decided to grade 2 of them. And this one is going to be another 9. Neither one of these were perfect. I knew these were kind of risky whenever I sent them in, but I figured, what the heck, you know, we'll try it out and see what happens. You know, for $20, if you're basically taking a shot at ending up with $1,000 card. So we missed on that one, but still, with our Eevees, it still kind of covers the cost of these, which if this would have actually graded as a 10, I believe it would have been upcharged quite a bit. So something to keep in mind when you're sending your cards off. If you're sending a big card, it may end up with you might end up with some additional charges just because of the card grading really well. So okay, so this is the gold Pikachu from Surging Sparks, and I'm not sure what this one as a 10. I'm really not sure what this one goes for. I think raw these are like $100 cards, so it's a really cool card. I've never sent in a gold card to get graded. Of course, the only thing I've ever actually sent in is our Bubble Mew. So let's see what we got here. This one it's a 9. That's unfortunate, but you know, I imagine these are really hard to grade. I bet the gold ones like are scrutinized quite a bit more, and I bet they could probably have a lot more flaws. All right, so the next card is the Chase from Surging Sparks, the Pikachu EX. This one is interesting because like when this came out, it was like a $500 card, and in a PSA 10, I believe it's like a $1,000 card. It's gone down considerably. I think it's like maybe a $400 card at best. So maybe it's probably like $800-900 in a 10. So I'm not too worried about this one either which way. It's a 9. Okay, so not a huge deal. This particular card doesn't really increase a ton, like exponentially in value whenever it grades as a 10. And then this must be the Mew, so the big dog of them all right here. So this one is very cool because this one my son pulled. I pulled one a while back and it would get graded as a 10. It was the only card we ever had graded at the time, and it was very cool that it came back as a 10. If this one is a 10, it's gonna be amazing. So let's see what we got here. It's perfect. It's a perfect 10. We're 2 for 2 on the Bubble Mews coming back as 10s. That's amazing. He's gonna be super stoked about this. So that's such a beautiful card. I don't know that these cards are gonna hold up in value. I'm pretty sure they started going down, but irregardless, these cards right here, in like the raw version of this card, I think is probably like, I don't know, somewhere around $300 now. Whenever we pulled our first one, they were $100, and then they went to $300, and they jumped up to $600 and a 10. So we had the first one we had graded, it was only like $100 and graded as a 10, and it was like a $200 card, and then it started shooting up. So it was kind of crazy that the Bubble Mew went all the way up to like $1,000, but I don't think they're there anymore. I have a quick story that happened about a week ago where I took my kids to a card shop so that we could get rid of some of our bulk. This place was huge. They literally had like every pack you can think of just about. So we go into this place, we sell our bulk, and then we decide to buy a couple of packs of this, that, and the other. I bought 2 packs of Paldean Fates, and I wish I had my camera with me because I pulled another Bubble Mew. This is the 3rd Bubble Mew. This was a 2-pack snipe. I had the guy behind the counter pick the packs out, and I said, when he was picking the 2nd pack, I said preferably one with a Bubble Mew in it. And it sure enough had a Bubble Mew in it, which is actually insane. It's so unfortunate that I didn't actually take my camera with me, but we have to start the grading process all over again. This guy is gonna go in soon. I don't know if he'll grade as a 10 or not. Can we go 3 for 3? I don't know. Hit the like and subscribe button if you want to see if this comes back as a 10 or not, and see some of our other antics that we do on the channel. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. I hope you have a wonderful day, and good luck on your pulls out there.